Fred. It was a tough one last night, but how did you like your team's turnaround tonight despite the loss?
Yeah, we could have dwelled on last night's game. I thought it was a little bit closer than 9-2. The shots were a little bit closer than the score going to the third period, but I thought the way we responded the best we could tonight. Thought there was lots of good effort, lots more jam, lots more stick battles won tonight. Yeah, there was mistakes being made, and we weren't perfect in a lot of areas, but I thought we had a lot of will tonight, and they're a really good hockey team. We outshot them tonight, held them with under 30. There was lots of good stuff that we cleaned up from our structure-wise to with the defensive side of the puck. Yeah, they still created some really good opportunities, but it was a big step in the right direction. I thought it was one of our best games since after Christmas.
What is it with playing them here? You played them close a couple times, you beat them once. What is it between home and road with PA?
Yeah, PA is a tough barn. They play with their hair on fire in that barn. The fans allow them to keep that energy going there. So, yeah, I don't want to say it's changes or having the home ice, advantage. I just thought that we showed up tonight and we didn't show up last night.
What do you think of the power play tonight? Obviously, a couple big goals there, and you guys were down 3, and then that kind of lit something under you and got you going and right back in the game in the second period.
Yeah, that's something that we're kind of missing 5-on-5. It's just those momentum goals. We don't score 5-on-5 all that easy. But I think those goals, give you life, give us some juice. I think our power play has been doing a really good job all season long. They've contributed. I know, Schmidt really wants that last power play back. We weren't very organized. They were putting pressure on us. But that was their desperation in that moment, and unfortunately, we just couldn't respond and get that extra goal. But scoring 2 goals of what we're 2 for 4 tonight, that's pretty good.
Yeah, those 2 goals got the momentum in the third period, but like you said, you just having trouble scoring 5-on-5. You got a couple different guys in the lineup from last night. Is there something else you guys work on there?
Yeah, finishing. I think that the first period was a difference of them scoring on their breakaway and us not scoring on our breakaway. That's it's 1-1 right there. I think that there are a couple of goalmouth scrambles there. They had chances too, guys. Not trying to take anything away from PA, but we had some real chances in the third period. Puck kind of ping-ponged around there. I think we swiped it and missed an open net. But hey, that's the way it bounces sometimes. But to me, I thought there was a step in the right direction for the way that we've been playing loose a little bit. I thought we got back to playing with some identity to the way that we want to play hockey and forcing them to play our kind of game.
I know we talked about Maddox and Liam, but having them back is huge. You talked about how you wish you could have them for every game and coming off a big tournament in Circle K. But what did you see from tonight, and what is it? What's the feeling to have them going for much of the rest of the way?
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly, what the availability is going to be all the time, but they're definitely getting better. I thought Liam was real dangerous tonight. I thought he, created lots of, not for himself, but he was made a lot of good passes. You can see his confidence with the puck is really growing. Not just throwing it away. He's moving his feet and making plays. I think that's the biggest thing with both these guys is that they have confidence. With the puck, because that's what they're drafted high for, and that's what we need them going forward. We need them to be high confident, 5-on-5 goal scorers, not just in the power play. And like I said all the time, it's just about experience with those two. The more experience they get, the better they're going to be all the time.
All right, Keith, just your overall assessment of the game tonight against Prince Albert.
I think it was one of our better games after the break. We found our rhythm kind of, and kept them to under 30 shots, which was pretty big for us, and something that definitely we can take forward with us.
What would you say about how you guys responded in that second period? A couple big power play goals taking advantage of that 5-on-3, and down 3, and then you guys could have easily just rolled over there, but you kind of battled back.
Yeah, I think with this group, we can fight back when we want to, and that was just a testament to it. We stuck to our game, we were playing hard, and we got rewarded with those power plays.
You've been out for a little bit of time since that U.S. road trip. Maybe you can just talk a little bit about what the recovery process has been like and just how you feel coming back into game action.
Yeah, it definitely never easy when you're sitting out for that long, but just lots of trying to stay in shape, trying to bag skate and work out, but isn't the same as playing games. So it definitely is going to take me a bit to get back to where I was before.
You guys have, I don't think you play until Friday now against Red Deer, so you got a week ahead here to kind of prepare and regroup a little bit. What's kind of the message going into that one? How are you guys looking to prepare for that?
Well, it wasn't easy playing in Prince Albert last night, so we're going to rest for probably tomorrow, and then we're going to get back to work on Monday and just prepare for Friday.